Welcome to the International English Language Teaching System conducted by Mobile English Academy. I'm Anima. I'm your examiner today. So this exam is divided into three parts. Before the main part, I'm gonna ask you some personal questions. So are you ready?
Yeah, please go on.
What is your full name?
My full name is Thabus Mafnan, but everyone calls me Thabus.
Where do you come from?
I'm from Ramanbaria, but currently I'm living in Dhaka.
Okay. Do you study or work?
I am a student of MUBC, which is known as Manipur High School and College of Class 8.
Okay. Which is your favorite subject?
Basically, I like to read English because it's very interesting and I can communicate with foreigners by English. I also like science because it's also very interesting and also I like to experiment.
Okay. How do you pass your free time?
Usually, I don't get any free time nowadays because my final exam is knocking at the door. But whenever I get free time, I used to play with my little brothers and also listening music and see dramas.
Okay, let's move on to the main part. So, health. Is it important to you to eat healthy food?
Obviously, I think that it's very important to eat healthy food because by eating healthy food, we can get various types of nutrition and vitamins. But then that vitamins and nutritions help us to keep our body fit and healthy. So I think that is very important.
Okay. If you caught a cold, what do you do to help you feel better?
You know that diseases are the part of a human life, so we have to some follow methods for keep our body strength from diseases. So if I catch a cold, firstly I will take a tea by made ginger and also take warm water. But if these get very major position, I have to go to doctor and take some medicines.
Do you pay attention to public information about health?
Obviously, I think that I should pay attention of public information about health regularly, but I often pay attention about it. I think that if I pay attention about it, I will get new information to keep my body fit and healthy.
Okay. What could you do to have a healthy lifestyle?
Firstly, I have to avoid junk food and eating junk food. Instead, I have to eat healthy foods which is filled of vitamins and nutrients. Then I have to exercise early in the morning. So I think that this way I can get healthy body.
Okay. So now let's move on to the part two. In this part, I'm gonna give you a paper. Here you go.
Thank you.
A paper and a pen.
Thank you.
So you have to talk about this topic for 1 to 2 minutes, and you have to think about this topic for 1 minute. You okay? Start. So your time is up. You can stay.
Okay. So actually, last year I was ordered a toy helicopter for my little brother from Dallas. So after confirming my order, they told me that they will send the parcel after 1 week or it will be take 2 weeks. But I had to wait for the parcel for a long time, like a month. You say a month. So I was thinking that if they was cheated me or misleading me, but I was on tensed if they cheat me. But I have didn't tensed about my money because I didn't pay them earlier or advanced. So after a month, they came to me with a parcel and they said to me that they have an urgent work, so they can't send me the parcel. Then I got a relief, a big relief that they haven't misled me. So then I payment the parcel. So this was my first experience that I had to wait for anyone for a long time, like a month.
Okay. Now let's move on to the part three discussion topic, arriving early. In what kind of situation should people always arrive early?
Basically, you know that a punctuality or a time maintainer gets the more profit than a normal one. So we have times, but is fly away. So I think that we should use our time very sharply or wisely. So basically, there is some situation we should arrive early, like sitting for exam, schools, class of schools, or business meeting or parents meeting. Then traveler should go her or his destination. Also, the interviewer have to go his destination for give her interview. So I think that this kind of situation may take arriving early.
Okay. How important is it to arrive early in your country?
You know that Bangladesh is a small country with a small country with a large population. So I think that we should arrive early our destiny because if we delay 1 or 2 minutes, we can get local transports like minibus, rickshaws. So I think that if we start our journey early, like 1 hour or 30 hours, so I think that 1 hour 30 minutes, sorry. So I think that it will be more easier to get our destination.
Okay. How can modern technology help people to arrive early?
You know that nowadays modern technology help us a lot in our daily life. So I think that modern technology also can help us in our journey. I mean, arriving early. By using modern technology, we can see that there is a traffic jam in our journey way. Also, not only the traffic jam, but also we can see the how will take the time for our destination. Also, we can know the unknown place from Google or Gmap. Not only unknown place, we can contact the local transports with. So I think they will certainly help us a lot arriving early.
Okay. Being patient. What kind of job require the most patience?
You know that patience is the most valuable thing. One's success is depends on his patience rate. So I think that there is the most of the jobs needs patience, like a student as for study and a primary teacher as for teaching her children, etc.
Okay. Is it always better to be patient in work or studies?
Actually, being patient is the most good qualities, most of the qualities. So I think that we should being patient in our studies or work. So there is a work a primary teacher. I think that he or she should be very patient. That's you have said because if she or he becomes patient, he can control her little students and can teach them their lessons.
Okay. Do you agree or disagree that the older people are, the more patient they are?
Actually, you know that nowadays we are facing a lot of problems, like we get tensed about small things and we can get trouble. So I think that the aged people or the older people are most of patients among us because they have experienced the past life that we are now going on. They have any experience that how to how to solve that problem by being patiently and taking time. Of course, I have to say that Nowadays, the old people or aged people make decision by being patient, so their decision becomes very successful. So if we being trouble, we have to take advice from aged people because they have experienced about it and they are very patient.
Okay, so this is the end of your speaking test. Thank you for coming.